It's like, damn it, be real with the people, but don't lie to them.
Freely admit that I am prejudiced against timeshares.
So my definition of timeshare is prepaid vacations.
And last year, the average timeshare sold for about $20,000.
If you're a salesperson, this is something you want to tap into.
Biggest thing with Objections?
For timeshare, all you hear is a bunch of negative things.
And they were persuasive, and they kept pushing us, and we'd say no, and they'd say something else.
Oh, you have your way.
All right. So what are we doing?
Cash register. So thank you for coming. You're watching Sold in 60. We got our guest on the show. Thank you, D. Oh, it's not? Did I say Via? Oh, why did I put it out there? You just told me not to say it. All right, bring it back.
I don't even know where he got that.
Oh, shit.
It's Ortiz.
We're not robbing the bank. Look at us.
It's Ortiz if y'all want to know. Yeah, Ortiz is in the house.
So, no, keep it thorough, though. We do have special guests. He's actually a DJ. What would you go by?
All right, DJ Dennis the Menace. I've been doing this over 2 decades. Been around the world and back.
Yes, sir.
And I'm over here where we're at.
In this location.
Yeah, we can't tell you where we're at. But yes, I've been doing this a very long time. It's taken me around the world. I can't complain. And I wound up at damn.
Yeah, you did.
How did that happen?
Why did my thing stop moving over there?
Should I tell him how it happened?
Tell him how it happened, man.
All right. I got a friend. Well, he wasn't actually a friend. He was somebody that I wound up meeting. And he said, what do you do besides DJing? I said, nothing. This is my life. This is what I've been doing my whole life. It's got me everything I've wanted so far. And he said, I like how you talk. Is there any way I could get you to come down and have a meeting with me at I said, what is that? You don't know what it is? I said, nah, so you need to do more promo because I don't know what it is. So he starts laughing and he said, all right, it's timeshare. Once you hear timeshare, you be like, nah, where's my free gifts? So I asked him, I was like, what's my free gift? And he said, no, come down. I want you to introduce you to some people. I said, nah, I don't want to do that. So he called me the next day and he convinced me to meet with some good people. I met with some good people. And 2 days later, I was at the training building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I met this wonderful guy there named Richard there.
Oh, wow.
Really, really good guy. Really good guy. Did the training, right? Can we go straight into it?
Yeah, get into it.
So we did a training.
How long was the training?
I heard, this is what I heard, it was supposed to be longer than what we did. I don't even know how long that training was. I think it was, 2 weeks?
I think you was in the class that was expressed because we just got over COVID and they needed people.
And they needed people by Memorial Day weekend.
Got you.
So they just crammed everything at once. To be 100% honest with you, I ain't listened to nothing. I listened to absolutely, my eyes were listening, but I was doing my other business.
Exactly. You DJ, so you was up late night, probably getting home 3, 4 in the morning. Training starts at what, 7:30?
7:30. So yes, you know what I mean? I made an effort. I did. I was there. I never missed a class. Never missed a class. But I also own a printing. I do T-shirts, embroidery, silk screening, and do a whole bunch of other stuff. So at this time, I was getting a lot of orders also while they were teaching the class. So one was on my phone, taking orders, and then I was watching what they were saying, listening some parts, but it was just a lot of stuff that I felt wasn't even needed.
Right.
Like, they would just talk about, oh, well, you should do it this way and do it that way. And in my mind, I was like, why can't we just do it like this? It's a lot faster. But it's a business. You know, if they leave in 2 days and they try to teach us, they don't got a job. So it was very entertaining in the beginning. And then after a little while, I was like, oh. And then they started talking about tests. I was like, we got to take tests. So we took tests. Luckily, the teachers that were there, they were cool as hell. So, you know, they made it a lot easier for me and a lot of other people. But then, you know, you got your people in the class that really, really, really want to learn this. And they're like, well, we have to go about it. Yeah, we have to go through the books. Like that. Some of them are like the people in Walmart that they own, like they think they own Walmart.
Yeah, they'll tackle you.
Oh, man, Lord Jesus. Like, yeah. But overall, all my classmates were cool. The teachers were cool. So they crammed everything up. We get out. they pretty much throws it into the wolves. He's like, here. Well, me, I felt that way because I was listening but not listening.
Right.
So
you got into the real world.
So they threw us in there, and I said, all right, this is what it is, and this is what I'm gonna do, and this is how I'm gonna do it my way. Mm-hmm. My way actually worked very well. The first day I sold, the second day I sold, the third day I sold, the fourth day I sold, the fifth day I think we were off. I think we got off. Mm-hmm. And then I came back, I sold again. So all my classmates were asking me, oh my God, Dennis, you're doing so good. How are you selling? To be honest, I was just keeping it all the way real when I met everybody. They'll come in. We had to learn a script of what to say to the people that were coming in. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, they know why they're there. They're there for us to try to bullshit you. I wasn't going to bullshit none of them. I keep it 100. I went. They asked me, oh, hi, how are you? First, they give you an attitude because they know what you're doing. I said, look, to make sure guards are all dropped down, you just make sure they gotta like you first. Mm-hmm. That's what I did learn. I'm not gonna lie. I did learn that from them. They gotta like you, trust you. What was the other one?
Trust, need help, and hurry.
You see, he's a teacher. So I wouldn't, yeah. It was more of the trust, make sure that you're not there only to sell shit. Even though you are, but try and make it not to seem that way. So my first people, they were from Philly. So he looked a little more hood. So I brought up a Meek Mill's situation. He was like, oh, that's what's up. Oh, you into that? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, look, listen, man, I'm not going to try to spend 3 hours with you because I know you don't want to be here with me 3 hours and I don't want to be here with you 3 hours. That right there cracked everything. They was like, I bet. Let's do it. Went upstairs and I told them, I'm like, look, this ain't the food that you're going to expect to get. And it really wasn't. You got to remember, it was also during COVID. So they got the food. Then they said, all right, do we have to do this? Do we have to do that? I said, look, listen, I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you. I don't even want to walk you through this whole process. Are you interested or you're not interested? Don't waste my time and I won't waste your time. And it was like, yeah, we kind of sort of interested, but I just don't want to do all of this. I was like, bet. So I skipped a lot of stuff that supposedly, quote unquote, was supposed to show them, but they already knew. So we went straight to show them the product. Showed them the product, showed them what it is. It was like, they didn't show us this before. So I learned that from a gentleman, and he said, that's because you wasn't with me. And it worked. I said, look, there's a lot of other things I'm going to show you that they probably never did. So I took them around, I showed them, and they was like, nah, I didn't even see this part. And I said, look, listen, I'm going to try to give you the best deal I could possibly give you. My manager happens to be one of my really good friends. So we're not going to give you the okie doke about, just do this, do that. I'm going to go straight to the ballpark with you. They sat down. I told the manager what I said. Then he asked me for my paperwork. I had nothing. They teach you to write certain things down, draw little houses, draw little hotels. I wasn't doing none of that shit. I definitely wasn't doing none. I never did. So then I asked one of the managers, is this all right? And he was like, no, you need to show everything what you did. And I'm like, really? They about to buy. The longer I take, the longer it's going to sit. They're going to sit between each other and say, do we really need this? I don't really want this. So I told him, either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it. And my manager at that time said, I bet. Let me go sit at his table. He goes, he was really good with his game. Mm-hmm. Dennis, he's my friend. And because we communicated. He said, yeah. All right, I'm going to give you this deal, but no one else will give you the deal, whatever. The guy fell for it, bang. So this was like an hour and 15 minutes. That worked. Why am I going to change it?
Right.
First one, second one, third one, fourth one. Did all of them like that. It turned out cool. I wasn't even mad. I just didn't like the fact that they will have you, what time 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock? What time you had to leave?
The line would close at I believe 2.
Okay, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
If I'm done at 1 o'clock and knowing that you go downstairs to the desk to get your recruits, why not let me leave? But no, they would tell me there were some people there. Then we know you have 3 minutes left. I'm like, listen,
can't round up.
Like, nah, that's not happening. He was like, you leave, you know. I was like, what? Am I gonna get fired for 3 minutes because I left? Meanwhile, I've been here for like 57 minutes already. No, that's what I didn't like about it. And then, you know, certain other things, certain people talk to you a certain way because they have, you know, they have certain things, you know, that makes them feel like they're higher than anyone else.
For sure.
You know, and you know that's corny to me. I think we can all be the same, and you don't know who's who. You don't know where they come from. You don't know what they do. Do I tell everything?
Was this your first sales position?
This is probably his
Let
first
me tell you,
position
I've
working for
never
somebody.
ever. This is 100% honest. I've never had a job in my life. Never had a job in my life. This is my first.
Well, not the job. You never worked for someone else.
Well,
other
I
than
never
yourself.
worked. Well, yeah, it's always been me. I've been self-contained my whole life. Never had a regular 9 to 5. I didn't even know I was gonna get this job because I didn't know if I had a needed experience or anything. When they told me no, I was like, all right, this will be easy. This is pretty much like being a salesman, like lying. You really got to be a good liar, and you got to be a good actor. Shit, when I'm DJing in front of 2,000 people, I'm acting like I like half of these motherfuckers that come up to me. Yo, can you play this? Yo, you want to drink? The fuck out of here. Yeah. You laugh in their face. I'm a good actor. Yeah, I act like I like you all the time. So me to try to act like I'm selling something to them, fuck yeah, this is easy. And it turned out to be that easy.
So does the product actually work, or are you selling a bullshit product?
Well, actually, they're nice, though. I ain't even gonna lie. The Westgate stuff that I would send, I don't remember what building it was, but they were nice.
But I mean,
timeshare in itself.
The timeshare itself is nice, yeah.
Do you believe it works, though?
He doesn't even know.
I don't even know, but I told you I never listened. All I can remember people getting upset was the maintenance. Oh, we got to pay maintenance for the rest of our lives. But it makes sense what, the teachers used to say. When you own a home, you got to maintain your home. So there was certain things that I did catch on that I thought was, legit. Like this is a legit comeback. Oh, why we got to pay maintenance? Because if you don't pay maintenance and you don't let the water run, when you open the water for us, it's going to become dirty and black. And you don't want your water being that dirty. So yeah, you got to keep up with the maintenance. So that was stuff like that I was like, yeah, I got to put that in the arsenal. I picked and choose what I was going to do. The drawing, the fuck out of here.
What is the drawing? For those that are watching, they don't know what the drawing is.
There's a drawing. See, I didn't pay attention all the way through there. So I know they try to. Damn, help me out.
So check this out. First and foremost, like the people got to understand, people that do well in this business are usually street smart, city people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's naturally in you, and that's why you were able to do things in a manner that wasn't what you learned in training.
By the books.
But honestly, you did what was in training. You just did it in your own way.
In my own way, yes.
You created trust, right? You
Yes.
created a need when you said, yo, this is what this thing could do. This is what you could do with
Yes,
this. You said,
yes.
listen, if you buy this, listen, this is all you're going to get with you, and this will help you achieve your goal. And then you was like, yo, I'm going to get you the best deal, but you got to do it today. It's a one time. Like, you did everything. You just did it in your way.
In my way.
You know what I'm saying?
And they got mad at me for that.
Of course they did. Because you were very open with it, probably.
Yeah, they got upset. They asked me why everybody else is taking 3.5 hours and I'm only taking 1 hour and 15 minutes. And my answer was, did I sell it? Yes, you did. Okay, so then what's the problem?
Right.
Oh, because, in training, this is what you learn. Okay, police officers go to training and they don't always go by that way. Did everybody else that did it in my class, did they sell anything? Oh, well, we're not going to go. No, they didn't. Just to answer that, no, they didn't.
Well, you also got to remember, too, that there's a lot of politics. There's a lot of people talking behind each other's backs. There's a lot of, smiles in your face, but they really don't want you to sell because you're taking away from them. Now your name is going higher in the list and pushing their name down. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. Maybe somebody just had it out for you and, was snooping around and said, oh, look, why is this time with the family so short? Let's say something about it. Everybody has a motive, man, to bring you down whenever you shining like that.
Oh, that goes in everything. 110%. I agree with that. I lasted only 4 weeks. I was in and out. Like
Did you get paid on any of those deals?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Thanks to my mentor, he looked out and he hooked me up, and it was dope because I got my license, and there was a young lady there. You see, I was nice to everybody. That was the thing. So everybody got a liking to me. People wake up, and I should have been the one that was the most rudest because I only slept 2-3 hours, and I had to come deal with these people.
Right.
Like, oh, do I have to sell whatever? But I was the nicest. I'll go in, hey, good morning, how are you? Do you need something? You want something? You want some coffee? You want this? And it was like, oh no, you're so nice. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. So now I always knew, all right, so if I want to leave early, who do I got to talk to? That was my whole thing. I got to find out who's moving and what's moving where and who's who. And I found that out. I found out who was the big dog if somebody needed an upgrade, who to talk to. The maintenance guy, make sure this is good. So if something was wrong with their stuff, I would go up to him and be like, look, listen, I need this done ASAP, and I'll get this sale done, and I'll take care of you in the back end. Bet, no problem. Oh, what do you need from this? Oh, because I also have merch. So I used to come, the ladies were in the front. Hey, I have this clothing. Here you go. Here's some shirts. Oh, my God, thank you. Wonderful. All right. I didn't need her at that time. I needed this. I might have needed her. I never needed anyone there. But it was just, you got to build those kind of relationship with these people because you never know who's who or who's going to do something for you.
Correct.
And that's I guess, in every business. And it came out pretty cool. I didn't want to quit. I did, but I didn't because I couldn't just be waking up that early and then dealing with these people. But I was like, you know what? I did get paid. It was good money. I ain't even gonna lie. I made like about $4,600 in those couple of hours I was there, because it ain't hard work at all. So if you're there, you're like, oh, I want to do Westgate, and when it's this podcast, when you're listening and watching this podcast, you're gonna say, oh, I don't know if that's for me. It is good money. I can't lie. I can't lie. I've seen a lot of the workers there pulling up in Benzes, Maseratis, and I'm like, damn, these ain't leased. These ain't rentals. these are there. And,
real deal.
When I got the check, I was like, this is probably be some bullshit. And I'm like, oh, shit, really? Oh, all right. Is it worth the headache? For me, it wasn't really a headache. For some people, when I told you, these people felt like, they looked like they wanted to kill themselves.
Who, the sales reps?
Yes. All the people that were in my class, they were all stressed out.
Well, for one thing, you had other things going on than just, working at in the industry of the timeshare. Probably your other sales reps, maybe that's the only thing they had going on. So it was either they got to sell or, they can't pay rent, or they got to sell or they can't make the car payment.
That's what I was thinking in the beginning. But when me getting, to talk to these people, one owned the restaurant, other one owned a carpenting business, another one was an artist, another one was this. And I'm like, why? Why are y'all stressed? Oh my God, we're going to get fired if I don't sell today. I don't know what to do. Why are they giving me this? Why are they giving me that? And there was some guys there that didn't even go on one tour. And they were there like a whole week.
Damn.
But to me, I felt like, speak up. That's your fault. You sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
My first tour I sat down for like 5 minutes. And got to remember, I just came from the club. I was tired. I said, if I sit here 5 more minutes, I'm going to go to sleep. I got up and I said, bro, I've been sitting here like almost an hour. And he looked at me. He's like, an hour? We haven't even been home. I was like, well, to me, it feels like an hour. Can you make something happen for me? He was like, all right, here you go. It's my first one. These are guys from Philly. And I got it done. But this is to everything, man. Like they say, closed mouths don't get fed. You don't say nothing. Ain't nobody gonna know you there.
Right.
So all they did was blame their managers. Oh, but my manager take action, bro. Take action or say to somebody else, look, I need another manager. And they said it to us. If you don't like it, talk up. Nobody talked up. I went. I said, yo, hey, can we do it? They say, will you take a Spanish couple? I said, nope. Because my lingo ain't as good as it is in English. But I did take a Spanish one and I sold them. I sold them, so yeah, I should get one of these, bilingual one. I sold 4 in my first 4 days. Has anybody ever done that?
Nah,
Don't tell me
man.
that. Say no. Say no, right?
Nah, man. You
Say I
deserve
was
an
the only
award.
one. Say I was the only
That's
one, right?
you the only. That's rookie of the week.
See, they rookie of the week. Ain't nobody beating me. 4 for 4, baby. Hell yeah.
And didn't even go by the script.
And didn't even go by the script. I'm not telling everybody they shouldn't go by the script. You should go by the script. If you like to draw, if you're a good artist, you're gonna be amazing at this.
For sure.
The houses.
Okay, yeah. So it was little houses, and you were trying to compare a house to a hotel. I wouldn't draw it. I would just say it. Like, why would you spend $180 on a hotel when you could spend this on this and have a water park and have all the amenities that, because it's nice. Westgate is nice. I ain't even gonna lie. Hopefully I could go back there and get a discount, but I don't think they'll want me to go back. But it's really nice compared to what you're getting at a hotel. Yeah, it's worth paying it. And, you know, it's just little things like that. I'll break it down, but without drawing the little pictures. People don't want it. Once you start drawing those pictures, I tried to do it once. I drew a picture and they was like, "Oh, I know what you're doing." I was like, "What am I doing?" He's like, "Oh, I've seen that before." I was like, I'm drawing something for my daughter. She likes when I sketch." And then,
You know what though? Not for nothing. A lot of people, I think, is mental. People think that people gonna say, "Oh, I seen that already," and some people might have, but in my opinion, it's an illustration that it's a point you making.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I don't have something on top of my head, but when you're making a point, if you write it and you show it to them, they'll have a better understanding. Now, if he's seen it already, that just means there's more work to be done. Because if you didn't buy before, you didn't get the point.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But it's a delivery. You know what I'm saying? If you delivered the same message without drawing it, they still got to understand on why it made more sense to buy.
got it. All right, okay. That was for you guys that are coming up. I believe everything is mental too. You just got to get in their mind and you got to like.
So at the end of the day, would you recommend anyone to sell timeshare?
Yes, 100%, because it's good money. But if you're weak-minded and you don't know, and you let people tell you no, and you allow that no to carry on for the 3.5 hours or 3 hours that they wanted you there, well, hour and 15 minutes, how I used to do it, no is gonna come across 50 times. Out of those no's, that one yes is gonna make you a couple $1,000, yeah, or a couple hundred, however you sell. I think it's good. But if you go in there, you're weak, go work at the Gap or McDonald's or something, because they're gonna tell you no. Oh, I've been here so many times. I've done this. Ain't nothing you can say. Ain't nothing you can say that's gonna make me buy this. No, I don't want to do this. I'm like, all right, bro, but just relax and let me just show you. I'm like, at the end of the day, I gotta show you anyway. You want your gift? You want your free Mickey Mouse hat? Yeah, you're gonna have to come with me anyway. So either you're gonna enjoy it or you're not gonna enjoy it. You still gotta come with me. All right. So you gotta be in charge. If you're not in charge, it's over for you.
For sure.
Don't even go. Don't waste your time going to the classes and everything. I think it's good. I thought if I would have continued, I think I would have been getting like 5 of these. I would have took like 5 of these. So what is it? You work there?
I used to.
You used to. So you quit too?
Yeah. Back in the day, 2015.
Yeah, these are 2 people that quit.
Yes, we're quitters.
They're like, fuck that shit.
We're the best quitters ever. You still work there? You work there?
Nah, I just quit just now because of y'all.
My man. Whoever wanted to join the gang, come on through.
We the self-employed boys.
Yes,
Look.
sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one. You see? Oh, I thought I was the billionaire boys. Okay. Wow. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out, yo, Big D, Dennis the Menace, DJ Dennis the Menace. I know you spinning tonight, and I appreciate you coming through and dropping your experience with us. We do appreciate that, man.
It was a good experience. Shout out to the teachers that taught me, try to teach me. Well, they did teach. I can't lie. They did teach. It was good. Everybody that was there, even the haters, because they were haters. I came up with a great idea, and they took my idea. Didn't run with it, but they took my idea and then tried to say it was their idea.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And then they kept telling me I needed to draw short paperwork. Like, what the fuck? No, I'm selling.
So we got a minute. Tell us how you walked out and you dropped the mic.
All right, so there was this dude. His name is I'm not gonna say his name. I don't even know how, it just sounds weird. Like, all right, the last hurrah, I went and I said, listen, I need some help with this tour. I think I could get them to sell. So my manager comes and tells me, so then go sell it. Bro, I just need your help real quick. What'd you need my help for? All the time you just want me to come and help you. Yes. You're my manager. You're the person here that's supposed to help me. I'm busy right now. So I'm like, really? You're busy? He's like, yeah, I'm busy right now. I said, all right, cool. He goes, so you're not going to go? I said, no, I don't even know what to tell him. He was like, did you learn anything? Whatever. He stood up and stuck his chest out. And I said, what? I was like, bro, I don't need this shit. And he goes, well, you're here, right? I said, you matter of fact, you're right. Now I'm not here. So I was like, I took my little badge thing off. I said, here. And he goes, you can't just leave. You have a tour. And I was like, well, go say bye to them for me because I really don't give a fuck about them. He looked at me again. He was like, you're bugging, D. And I said, all right.
And he left in the middle of the tour.
And I put the thing on his desk. Oh.